I have thought about thought I was gonna start a sourdough starter for months now, but it intimidates me and makes me nervous. So my dear husband got me a sourdough starter kit for Christmas. So I'm going to unbox this and set it up and go through the steps, and I think just make like a little mini series on keeping the starter going all the way through to making the sourdough bread. So let's unbox the kit. It is the Sourdough Starter Kit. It says you're just adding flour and water. So, there we go. Let's see what we've got in here. So we've got the glass jar to make the starter. And it actually has the measurements so you can kind of track it and see how it grows. We've got our silicone spatula. Nice good size, especially for the glass jar. The aluminum lid, of course. We've got the lid. This is cool. This is a feeding tracker. So it says the feeding tracker enables effortless marking of any day and time of the feeding, and it actually has the days, so you can track each day as you're doing it. Slide it up onto here and mark it to where it needs to go. And lastly, we've got the breathable cloth liner for when you are actually trying to get the starter to grow, I'm assuming. Is that what this says? Yeah, for covering the jar after feeding. Fostering the growth of essential microorganisms. And it actually came with 3 of the liners. So I guess the only thing next is to start the starter. I've got the instructions. Let's do this. All right, so day 1 of this, we're starting the starter. So first and foremost, it says wash this in hot soapy water and dry it, and then we'll attach this stick-on thermometer strip to monitor the temperature of the starter. So I'm gonna go wash it. So this is telling me to dry it completely. So I've got a fresh clean towel. That way nothing gets in that it shouldn't. Because you know, it's sourdough and yeast. You don't want to mess with that. Otherwise it might not turn out. So I'm drying it completely. And it's telling me to add 80 grams or a 1/3 cup of tap water and then a 1/2 cup of flour. So I'm gonna bend the rules on this a little bit because this is telling me on the site to use whole wheat flour. I don't have that, and I've been following a lot of homesteading pages and they're saying whole wheat, regular, it really doesn't matter. So we're gonna hope that it really doesn't matter. That's what I'm gonna do, all-purpose flour. So let me measure that out real quick. So I've got my 1/3 cup of water going right into the jar. And now I'm gonna get my 1/2 cup of flour to add to it. So it says just add it right into the jar and mix it thoroughly. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, baby. All right, so my water, my flour in the jar, and now it says just to mix it well.
Yeah. Mommy.
You wanna mix it? You can help me mix it tomorrow. Because I'm gonna have to do this every day.
Me too.
You too? Okay. Are you guys gonna help me make these?
Yeah.
Yeah. Say hi. So I'm gonna mix this till there are no clumps. I feel like sourdough is one of those things where you just like overthink it because it sounds complicated. And yeah, it can mess up easily. But like my husband keeps telling me, just start it. If it messes up, start over again. It's not a big deal. But I think that's pretty well mixed right there. Only other thing to do, actually, I forgot to put my little thermometer thing on. So I got a stick-on thermometer to watch it. So I got my sticker, putting that right up the side of the jar. Okay?
What are you doing?
The only thing to do now, put my cloth liner over top of it and let it sit somewhere that's fairly warm. And tomorrow we will revisit this and feed it, I believe. I'll have to read the instructions. We'll see what we have to do tomorrow when tomorrow comes.